There is evil there that does not sleep.
Hello, hello, hello. So I want to do a brief series on these Mary Jane mods. They've been out here for a while. They've gone through a number of different changes and different things, and I believe they've settled down. And I just want to do a show on each one and kind of explain what we see and what we get out of these as best I can, okay? And hopefully this will be helpful. This is Mary Jane Female Bodies Replacer. It is about 8 megabytes. The author is Innocent Nick F. It says returned no nudity. I assume at some point there had been some nudity. So anyway, it doesn't say much else about it. So I just want to hop into the game and show it to you. I do want to show you what I'm doing for this body, because I have that body and some of the mods associated with it. I turned off the CBBE and the classy chassis and this, so we can see what this body looks like. And we're going to try it on Jenny and aggravate her. And then we'll go through in our next shows and we'll look at some of these other mods, including the Mary Jane Companion, okay? And we're just going to do like a brief overview of each one. Remember, I'm not trying to show you every single little detail because that companion mod appears to be quite big and have a lot to do with it. But I'll try to go through and hit the high points for you, okay? But right now, let's go look at this female body replacer in the game on Jenny. I'll see you there in a moment. All right, so this is Jenny, of course. Now, you're going to notice some things are wrong with her right off. Now, and I'm going to show you why that is, and we'll investigate this a little bit more. But let's go over here and take off the outfit she's wearing so you can see what her body looks like under the conditions of what I showed you. All right. That should do it. Okay, this is her body, and it's totally wrecked. Now, I don't know why, but this Mary Jane body actually needs CBBE. Without it, you get this crazy modeling, messed up layering. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You get this totally messed up body. Okay? Now, I'm going to go in and just hold on. I'm going to hop back into the mods and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to leave Jenny here and we'll come back to her. All right. So we're back here in the mods, looking at the female body replacer for Mary Jane. Now, I have done this experiment before because I tested this because I wanted to be able to show you the correct way. But I thought we'd start the show off showing you the wrong way to use this body on the Xbox. I don't know about how they did it on the PC and other things, but on the Xbox at least, we actually need CBBE turned on so that this body will work. I think this body is basically just mesh settings, and we actually need these textures from CBBE. Now, we're going to see that when we get back into the game with Jenny. I need to do a reset, and I'm going to come back, and you'll see that she looks much better, okay? But I wanted to show you that because if you come in, my initial thought was I did not need CBBE with this body, and I was wrong. So let's just say that right up front. So this body seems to still need these textures and things from CBBE, all right? I'm not going to say that I understand how and why they set it up that way, but I'm okay with that once I figured that out. Because at first I thought that body was wrecked. But then when I turned this on and still had this body on, it worked. Now notice I have this body below this, so that Mary Jane wins out, and Mary Jane is what you're going to see, okay? All right, so again, hold on. We'll be in the game in a moment. Okay, now when you look at Jenny, doesn't she look a lot better? I think she looks a lot better. She just needed those CBBE textures to come through into this. I think this body is mainly just a mesh. Yeah, mainly just a mesh. So we needed the textures and things. Now, I'm not really thrilled with this underwear, I'll tell you, but it's funny in its own way. There's no physics built into this, but I've never found on the Xbox good physics for Fallout 4, okay? So that's just the way it is. Nonetheless, that's the underwear, and that's this body. Now, there are some other things that go with this, and I will show you that. But here I just wanted to show you this body. This is how the body comes with this underwear. And there are some other mods for it, which that's going to be part of our next shows that you see for Fallout 4. Someone had actually made a request or mentioned this to me a while back. And while I'm trying to do all requests here for this week, maybe even the next 2 weeks. I'm not sure how long it'll take. I'm going to try to get all my requests done. So hopefully we can get through all of these and everybody can see this and appreciate it. I think it's a good body. And yeah, you do have to still use CBBE underneath or behind it or above it. I don't know if you need the big CBBE replacer I have, but I don't know that I have anything smaller. Nonetheless, this works. You can experiment with the different ones that might also work with this as long as you have the texture. But nonetheless, this body works, looks good. Now, of course, let me show you something because we did not look at this earlier. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I do apologize. I'm going to come down to Jenny's clothes and throw those on real fast. Okay, not so fast. Jenny has a lot of stuff in her inventory. Now, this is the PMC outfit, which she wears a lot, which you know is one of my favorites for her. You'll notice she looks really good. Now, my game is very colorful. That's due to a different mod, so don't worry about that. I think we did a show on that. If not, we will be. But nonetheless, now you notice this outfit kind of brings her down, lowers her chest size and different things. And she's not as curvy in this outfit, but this is still a very nice outfit. But it's not fitted for the Mary Jane body. We're going to go through some mods now for that. So stay tuned over the next week or so, and I'll try to get through all these. All right? Okay. Let me show you the mod again. Okay, this has been the Mary Jane Female Bodies Replacer. Notice that I did need CBBE still turned on. Like I said, you may be able to use a smaller version of this. I kept the one I've been using for a while. But I do like this body. I wish the underwear was something more practical, kind of like this mod here. But nonetheless, this is a good body. I just don't like seeing all the dead women with that underwear on all the time. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, good mod. It's a good body. It looks good. And we're going to be doing the other mods like I said, over the course of the next week or so. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Vault Tech College, where you can come to school and get a degree and learn how to kill everyone with nuclear radiation. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. It'll be a great thing. The world will be a happier, safer place without all these humans anyway. Come to Vault Tech College. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Thank you very much.